Yeah, no, I mean it's clearly an honor, and like I said, I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in. Watching Baker and Mason and Kenny last year was, they're winners, they're leaders. They had great seasons, and it was fun to compete against them. I would have liked for us to have done better last year, but we get another go at it this year, and we're really looking forward to it. We got a great group of guys. I'm not really, focused on anything else than our team winning games. But like I said, it is a huge honor, and I do feel really blessed to be in this position.
But as far as timing, fate, whatever you want to call it, if this was last year, if you were a senior last year, no offense, but you'd be just another great quarterback. And now you're head and shoulders above the rest, according to the experts.
Yeah,
in the Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what the experts say, and that's great. I appreciate that from all the experts. But I'm focused on winning games, and like I said, it really is a huge honor to be that, to have those kind of things said about you. It doesn't matter when you line up on September 1st. All that matters is that you're prepared to go win a football game. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Have you in the past? Will you in the future talk to a quarterback who's gone through anything similar, as far as being a preseason all-conference or being a Heisman candidate? How do I handle this? Do you talk to them about that?
Yeah, I think it's good to. I try to talk to as many people as I can, just about everything. I think the more you talk to people that are in a position that you want to be or have done what you want to do, it's good to learn from them. So I talk to all kinds of people. Being a quarterback's kind of cool because you see guys, in camps and different things across the country, and you build relationships with guys from high school that you keep up with. And anytime you can talk to these guys that have had success and just hear, different things that you can adjust, or maybe that you can make your game a little bit better, it is good stuff. But this really is a team sport. Baker is an unbelievable quarterback, an unbelievable player, and leader of his team. And they won games, as a team. And he was the heartbeat of that team. But it's about winning. That's what you got to do in this game, and that's our focus, is winning games.
Well, I know you're a straight offensive guy, but when you hear the Big 12 is all offense, you face some of the nation's top defenses. Do you buy into that the Big 12's defenses are nowhere near the top of the country's finest?
I personally don't buy into that at all. Last year every game was tough. This is a competitive league. It's a tough league. There's talent on both sides of the ball in all teams. I'm not going to get into argument with it about anybody, but I from my perspective, all of those teams were tough. So this year is going to be the same deal. Everybody is going to has high expectations for the season, and they're going to come out swinging. And you got to love that. You got to love that competition, and we're looking forward to it, and we're trying to prepare to go out swinging as well.
Thanks again, man.
No doubt, man. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
When you're sitting there after last year, how much did the hand injury affect your decision to come back, or what did you really sit down and think about before deciding to come back? Go ahead, man. You got to deal with the pressure like that, right?
Yeah. The hand, yeah. When I tore my hand up, it was it had an effect on a little bit of everything. At the time, I was focused on being the best teammate I could be to finish that season out, and then moving forward, in January, I started throwing again. The decision to come back was not just my hand or not just one thing. It was a lot of little things that.
Say what's up to Mountaineer Nation.
And Mountaineer Nation. It was it was a bunch of little things that all kind of played a factor into it. There's not one thing you can point to. So the hand was an unfortunate freak accident that it's a part of this game, and I have no problem. There's no issues with it now. I started throwing in January. Haven't had any problems with it since then, and I don't even think about it now. So. The decision to come back, like I said, was a lot of different little things, and I'm very excited to be back with these guys and with these coaches, and we're looking forward to a good season.
Does it sweeten the pot that first game is in North Carolina. What's that going to be like when you go out?
Yeah, no, that's really cool. It's a great venue. I used to go to Panthers games and stuff. It's obviously a cool opportunity to be able to play there, and we respect Tennessee and have a lot of respect for their program and are looking forward to a good battle with them. It'll be a fun game and a fun venue.
With this schedule, I mean, you guys have some marquee games. In fact, maybe too many marquee games. The schedule is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Is that going to give you another great opportunity to be in the spotlight and really put your team on display throughout the early part of the season?
Yeah, I'm not. We have a lot of good opponents, and I think that you got to love that. You got to love the competition, and it's going to be a fun season. As we play a lot of good teams. We respect every one of them, and we're going to take it one at a time and try and win every one. I don't know how much the spotlight plays into it as much as I don't read very much into that. I'm focused on just trying to win one game at a time.
Is there anything that you guys at the end of the year will say, this season was a success because we accomplished this, or this wasn't a success because we didn't get to this goal?
Yeah, I think every team evaluates that at the end of the year. I think you got to wait till then to really evaluate whether you call it a successful year or not. So many things can happen. I think at the beginning of the year, everybody says a successful season would be win all the games and win a championship. So I think that's what everyone is really aspiring to do. And then you kind of evaluate what happens at the end of the year. So I think it's pretty much the same for us, and we're going to take it one at a time and try to be the best we can be.
Cool. Thank you very much.
No doubt.
Well, your partner David said you are the best quarterback in the country. But what about him quietly led the nation in touchdowns?
Yeah.
Where does he stand?
Well, if you're asking me, I think he's the best receiver I've ever been around. And he's not the most just naturally gifted. He's a freak athlete. He's very fast and he has great hands, but he outworks everybody. He's really savvy. He loves the game. He's passionate about the game. And he asks me almost after every play how he can get better, how he can tweak things to get better. And that's what makes him such an impressive guy. So,
what NFL quarterbacks did you really enjoy watching growing up? Who did you maybe follow yourself after?
A lot of them. They're all different. There's quarterbacks that are great at different things, and I've just always loved the game and loved the position, loved watching it. So I grew up watching a little bit of everybody. Everyone from Mike Vick, who I had posters of growing up, because he's one of the most talented people to ever touch a football. To Peyton Manning, who runs like a 5.40 or whatever, and it's not. And Peyton's a great athlete, but you look at the what he did to the game mentally and his ability to throw and play so long in the league. Guys like that, it's just really impressive to watch and take what I have and try and learn from guys like Peyton. And I can't learn a whole lot from Mike Vick. That's kind of different, but it's fun to watch those guys.
Did you ever play with Mike Vick and Madden?
Oh yeah.
The human cheat code.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think everybody used to play with Mike Vick on Madden. It's the most talented guy to ever touch a football. I really believe that.
Good luck this year.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.